Even in elementary school, we palled around. There was a small group. The school wasn't very large. We did everything together after school. Played basketball, which I was never very good at. And like I said, he was good at everything, even then. Baseball, basketball, and the few times we would play tag football. He was always very good. He was good, that's where we started our friendship.
A funny story is that Dick, my husband, had Ralph at, it was called East Davis Elementary, and Dick was a teacher and then the first principal there. And so Ralph was in the 6th grade, and so they would regale us with the story of Ralph and Dick holding off the whole 6th grade class in a game of football. So they're very proud of that accomplishment.
We were on the freshman football team together. We went undefeated, and that was the start of Ralph's career. From that point on, we played on the football team together, but Ralph played all varsity sports after his 1 year of freshman football.
I came on the scene at Davis High School in the fall of 1965. Ralph had graduated in 1963. If the coaches, Royal Morrison, Bud Henley, Ralph Rago, talked about the athletes of the 60s, Ralph Villanueva was always at the top of the list. He did an outstanding job as a 3-sport athlete in football, in basketball, and in baseball. You just don't see that in nowadays, as most of the athletes are specializing. Maybe they can do 2 sports, but 3 is just not done anymore.
I believe, if memory serves me right, the most valuable player as a freshman on the baseball team, which, when you think about that, that's just phenomenal. And it wasn't like he was playing right field or, first base or whatever. He was pitching. And if you look at the records, he had a great record. He struck out a lot of people. But I think he was the most valuable player on the baseball team as a freshman.
As a freshman, and he and I were the only freshmen that played on the varsity. And the difference between Ralph and I is that I was on the bench, he was starting. And he was high point for the season as a freshman, as a sophomore, as a junior, as a senior. I mean, he was very consistent. And like I say, he had the knack of being able to simply dribble, and any time around the head of the key, if there wasn't somebody there, it was just one leg up, and it was in.
Throughout his career, again, it didn't matter what it was. He was always the leader. He always excelled at whatever he did. Where that came from, I have no clue, but he had that knack.
Ralph was also an excellent coach, and I would like to compliment him on his ability to not only be a head coach, but also a fabulous assistant coach. He worked with me in basketball, and he was very loyal. He was very dedicated. You always knew that things were going to be done properly. He would follow the things that were to be done as a system within the basketball program. He did a great job, and then took over as the varsity head coach, and also went on and won the section tournament. He just was an outstanding coach.
So we've played softball together. We've been neighbors. We're always there to help each other. I've helped him move. He came and helped me walk after my heart attack. There were, my old high school friends were there. Ralph was the first one that I walked down the hall with. So it's really an emotional thing. I wish I was better at describing it and laying it out, but Ralph is he's still the quarterback for me.
Yeah, Ralph, I want to congratulate you on your induction to the Davis High Hall of Fame. I mean, you've earned it both as a coach, as a player, And as an instructor at Davis High School, you've done an outstanding job. You've done the community a great service, and this is a great honor, and you deserve it.
Congratulations, Ralph, on your induction into the Blue and White Hall of Fame for Davis High School. It is certainly an honor that is well deserved. We know that you've just been an excellent athlete, an excellent teacher, an excellent counselor, and also just a fantastic coach. So it is indeed an honor for you and your family, and it is also really an honor for the community.
Hey Ralph, I think that this was a long time in coming, but you absolutely deserved it, and deserved it over and over again. And as people have said, it was a no-brainer. Ralph needed to be in the Hall of Fame for Davis High.